Big news there for home buyers, especially in the state of Maharashtra. Maharashtra leads the way. The race to implement RERA in states has now officially begun. Magic Bricks now also caught up with representatives of the BJP and the Congress to find out just how they intend to roll out RERA in states ruled by them. Our reporter Deepa Rana caught up with Kumari Selja of the Congress party, one of those who drafted the initial real estate regulator bill. Listen in.
Well, it has been a fairly long time. I remember since the conception of this bill, which was roughly around 2009-10. It's come a long way. It has seen many changes, but I'm certainly very satisfied that it has seen the light of day, and now the home buyers can look forward to a fairer deal.
What about the projects which are already stuck? Some of the home buyers all across the country are now saying that existing projects, because of which RERA was first initiated, should also be included in the real estate bill. What do you have to say to that?
Well, there are technicalities. Many of the ongoing projects will also be taken into account, and some of the older ones may not fall into its purview, but certainly all future projects will be part of this. Many of the ongoing projects will also become part of this.
And what is the role of the states, the vital role which the states will actually play in making RERA effective?
Absolutely, absolutely. The states are the ones which will have to set up the whole system and designate officers, and a lot more needs to be done. But I'm glad the act has been notified, and soon I'm sure that all the states, because they're very responsible, and there's a lot of pressure from the home buyers, and I'm sure that one by one the states will take into account all these problems that are being faced, and they will put the necessary structure.
Until now, the BJP has been very supportive of this bill. In fact, the Congress has been very supportive of this bill, and it's because of the majority in the opinion that this bill was actually made a law. So now, do you think that the Congress, the rule states, will also hurry up and would you support this bill in your states as well? How soon can we expect?
Absolutely, because this bill was supported by, I would say, almost every party, cutting across party lines, and you saw how the debate also took place. And no matter which party is in power in any state, whether it's Congress or any other party which is there ruling, I'm sure they will all be on board, and we will certainly ensure that the Congress ruled states are on board, and they will set up this necessary systems and structures.
Now, Deepa also caught up with Sudesh Verma, national spokesperson of BJP, who speaks about how the party is planning to roll out RERA in BJP-ruled states.
You see, now 1st May we have notified it. It means that after this, a process will start by which both the centre and the state governments will frame rules how to actualize the various acts of the bill, and we expect that within 6 months regulatory authority will be set up in these states, and so that buyers can go and directly with their complaints to these regulatory authorities, because one, the builders who are really serious in making business out of real estate, they have to get registered with these authorities, and then the home buyers who are suffering, or even the old ones who have suffered, they can go to these regulatory authorities with their complaints.
Another important feature over here is that these tribunals have to be set up in every state within a period of 1 year, and these tribunals are going to fast track the cases and complaints within a period of 60 days. So how soon can we expect at least the BJP run states to have this tribunal set up?
Yeah, we are very sure that ASAP is the word for you, because we are very serious about it. We know that home buyers are suffering. We understand the pains of those people, and the very fact that we have expedited the bill, which means that now we will implement it. And now, as for the other states, which are non-BJP states, they have to also come up, and they have to also implement it fast, so that redressal is given to home buyers and also real estate players.
So what would you want to say to the home buyers who have been long waiting for this bill to become an act, and now that it has become an act and notified, a big cheer coming from them, so what would you want to say to the buyers?
You see, regulation was long due in this sector, which was almost running like, a non-compliance kind of irresponsible kind of behavior used to be seen in real estate sector, which is a huge sector in the country, and that is going to be a growth sector as well. So there was a need for regulator, and we have fulfilled that gap.
Meanwhile, we also caught up with Keki Mistry, Vice Chairman and CEO of HDFC, who is very optimistic about RERA slowly inching towards reality.
I think it definitely brings in a lot more transparency in terms of disclosures, and I think it will give individuals, normal middle income people who don't have the wherewithal when they go to buy a house, to give them the confidence that somebody in the system is looking at what the builder is doing, and the monies that is that is being collected is going explicitly into the construction of the project. He will get to know how much carpet area he has got, and so on and so forth. So the level of disclosures and the transparency which will be there will give him a lot more confidence.
You can watch live TV on our website mpnow.in. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/magicbricksnow. And don't forget to click the like button. You can also follow us on Twitter at magicbricksnow. To stay updated with all our programming, hit the subscribe button on our YouTube channel by logging on to youtube.com/magicbricksnow.